At that time, they was coming out in the neighborhood giving out flyers about free food. And Keith used to come out himself and bring food out. He didn't have as many volunteers as he have now, but so the food that he would bring to me when I first started out, I would save some of my food to give to somebody else. And I told him about that. And so he started giving me more food because I would cook for the homeless people. I would just cook big meals and go out through the neighborhood with the food that he brought me and share plates of food with other people. It was a blessing that he came into a lot of people's lives because still yet to the day people appreciate what he done.
I work for the WIC office as a breastfeeding peer counselor. I had one mom that had no food. That day I found out about the pantry. I decided to go to the pantry here at Wingate for her. So they gave me this flyer for the Getting Ahead class, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take it just to see, because it's really hard for me to understand how people are poor here. Why are people here saying that they're struggling with food when there's food stamps, there's all these that they can get? When I went to this class, it was shocking. The true reality is there is help, but there's at the same time there's so many bumps for you to get to that help, or the help does not have the right advertisement for people to know what is over here. So I feel like we're a good bridge to kind of like showing them what's over here, and you can get this help. Just by going to their houses and talking to them, and you build that relationship to the point like here's we can help you, and sometimes we're the ones that need help too. So you learn from one another. So that's how I got involved with Common Heart. When we first met, I was supposed to deliver food for the first time with the Allies to Miss Betty, and I called her, and she was not at her house, and she was actually staying at the motel because her house burned down. It was me, my sister, who doesn't speak English, my 3 kids, my nephew, my 2 nieces. So it was a full house, and she was staying in a motel room. So we walk in there, and she was depressed at that moment. She was having a really hard time. I think it was God sending us there too. My sister's name is Asoberi, and my sister did a big prayer in Spanish, and I remember my kids and her kids. One of them, I don't remember, asked, "Are you sure God's gonna understand the prayer was for her? Because we did it in Spanish." I'm pretty sure He will. It was a shocking for the kids. It was an eye opening for the kids that a lot of people go through so much, and we just assume that because they laugh, it's okay. And no, there's always something if you sit down and talk to them. Because that day we could have just knocked on the door, left the food and left. But just a simple "how's your day" can open up to a friendship.
Believe it or not, the food that she brought me to that motel, I cooked that food and fed about 6 more rooms. My niece said, "Aunt Betty, it might be a reason why you can't leave this area, because God put you here to help other people." But I said He had to come through somebody else in order for me to help somebody else. I'm glad that God pushed them my way, which is through Common Hearts. They got a lot of good people that's volunteer, that's doing great things for a lot of people. And don't think for 1 minute it's not appreciated. And I love myself. Yeah, she became a great friend of mine. She not only just bring me food, but she say encouraging with something to lift me up. Because I do go through some things. I'm only here when I go through things sometimes. But a lot of people turn to Common Heart. And a lot of people live off this food. When they run out of funds or whatever, they go to the food bank and get this food. I never seen them turn nobody down.
If you can donate time or food, we need money. They need everything to make this happen. And we all can make a difference that can impact the whole county, the whole community that needs help. And that wouldn't happen without the donors that give money.